But if you're talking a defensive line with Groot, Ed Oliver, Daquan Jones eating up space, and then insert Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, how much better that whole defensive line gets because you have to worry about each player individually and it as a whole. So I think that there's a lot of areas on this team where I think we'll need to see improvement, where there's opportunity to improve. And I think it's going to come with some of the tough choices that we make. And we'll get into that in future episodes as we talk about, some of our pending free agents. If you don't have the appetite for bringing back Rasul Douglas, we have a need at cornerback. Did you like what you saw at safety this year? Cole Bishop taking another step, hopefully. But what do we do with DeMar Hamlin? There's all kinds of conversations to be had there as far as what the team should be like going into next year. But personally, as much as I, love the skill positions, it's fun, it's sexy. The NFL is proving time and time again that games are won and lost in the trenches, and it's an old cliche, and it's a cliche for a reason. But not only are we talking about a player of Garrett's caliber coming free, I mean, he's arguably the best defensive player in the league. On the other side of the ball, you have arguably the best offensive player in the league. Not going to get into the debate of where Allen lands on the list, whatever. He's not lower than 4, at least at the quarterback position. I mean, you're talking 2 of the best players in the league being leaders on each side of the ball that can, in moments, take over the games by themselves, and how much that could change everything for this team. So it's out there. We'll see what happens. Unfortunately, this happened so early in the off-season schedule here. And if you get into all the roster cap gymnastics with Cleveland, if they do move Garrett, I think it makes the most sense for them to do it as a post-June 1st move. So, I mean, we're sitting here February 5th, so probably going to be quite some time before we get any sort of resolution on this. But like I said, there's options out there, and it doesn't have to be Garrett. The messaging that I'm getting from Sean McDermott, the messaging that I'm getting from Brandon Beane is they're looking to add this type of player. And I think the fact that you have Garrett, Crosby, Hendrickson all seemingly, at least to some degree, available,